Hey gearheads, and welcome to Garage Talk. I'm Corey and this is the all-new 2025 Kia K4. Yes, Forte is dead. K4 is here. I'm at the New York International Auto Show. Come with me as I take you on a quick tour. It is springtime here in East Texas, and you know what that means? The pollinating is happening. Yes, my car has been sitting outside for over a week, and you can see it is no longer black. It is a nice shade of pollen, and yeah, not very clean. And then looking over here at this Kia EV6, this has just been out for one night, and we already have a nice coat of pollen all over the top of this one, which leads very nicely into this week's video sponsor. Thanks to our friends at carcover.com, we were able to get a custom perfect fit car cover for my 2013 Chevy Cruze. They know it's important to keep your car protected, and what they sent me was their Gold Shield 5L car cover, which beats all its competitors for many reasons. It resists all types of extreme weather conditions, such as snow, and is 100% waterproof and water resistant. This is the ultimate car care cover for storing your vehicle and protecting it while outside. The soft fleece lining is sure to protect your vehicle's paint and finish while it is underneath. And this car cover was so simple to install, I was able to do it myself for the very first time in under 15 minutes. It comes with a couple clips for the front and the back, and a lockable cable to secure it across the middle. So this car cover is not going anywhere, and it will help me keep all that pollen out here in the springtime in East Texas. Huge thanks to carcover.com for providing us with this Gold Shield 5L cover for my Chevy Cruze. You can get one for yourself. Simply follow the link down in the description below and enter promo code GTGarageTalk in the coupon field at checkout for a discount off of your first order. Yes, gearheads, I am at the 2024 New York International Auto Show, where Kia has taken the wraps off of the new K4. Unfortunately, yes, if you loved the Forte and making Forte jokes, you can't do that anymore, but we've got the K4, smaller variant of the K5, the midsize sedan. This is their compact sedan. And while we've got the hood open, we could talk about power plants. Very similar to the Forte, in which it replaces. You can get turbocharged 4-cylinder power, but I will put full details on the screen of what is offered here with the new K4. And I will also call out that this is front-wheel drive only. The K5 does offer all-wheel drive, unfortunately not on their performance variants, but we have a front drive only K4. As we close the hood, this is a perfect time to talk about the style and design of K4, leaning into the design philosophy that we've seen now on Carnival, Sorento, EV9, K5, you name it. The entire brand is going through a relaunching and restyling across the board, and that really focuses on the face and tail of the vehicles. And you can see that here on this K4. Unfortunately, being at the auto show, it does not have a lot of power. They typically plug them in to have power throughout the length of the show, but you can see we have LED headlights on this, LED running lights, and LED turn signals. Across the Kia lineup, you have amber running lights. That is now a standard thing. Go ahead and come in and show you here. The running light pattern goes up there, and kind of jagged lines come down here. It's the new star map, star light pattern that they are showing off on all their vehicles. Most notably the Kia EV9, which did just win World Electric Car of the Year and World Car of the Year. So huge kudos to Kia, their design and engineering team, for all that they've done. Further accentuating the nose of this vehicle is the tiger nose, tiger face, whatever you want to call it. An evolution of it, it's much wider, emphasizing this is much larger than the Forte on which it replaces. And you can definitely tell that as we pull around to the side. I really love this kind of non-metallic, it's almost like a green-gray hue. It is a very interesting paint color on this K4. As we come around to the tires, you can see they are wrapped in Kumo Majesty tires. I do believe that's what they used on Forte. These are 235/40 R18s wrapped around these uniquely styled 5 split spoke wheels. Very nice. I really do like what Kia does with their wheel designs. They are very bold in what they do when designing the wheels. Pulling back and taking a look at the overall silhouette profile of it, you would imagine that this is a lift back, but it is not. It has a standard trunk, kind of like the K5. You've got this kind of lift back like design, but you can see very much we have a trunk there on the K5. Story is also true here on the K4. Very interesting design themes. And the more I come around back to the back here, the more I'm feeling Volvo. This really feels like a Volvo or a Polestar product to me. Feels very Swedish in its design. Go Google a Volvo and tell me I'm wrong on this one. This is very much a Swedish looking rear end design, but you can see that very long sloping rear window. Much like the K5, we get this black panel here that extends visually the window line, so it makes it again look more like a lift back, even though your trunk really starts up here. Let's see if I can actually get in it. No, unfortunately, that's probably where the wraps are right now. They've got it shut down. But yes, fairly wide opening trunk, given that it starts here and goes to the back, much like what we see on K5 for how much room you have in the K5. And then the tail lights, like the star map lighting up front, we have similar lighting back here in the back. Again, emphasizing the overall size and width of this vehicle. It has grown over Forte, and it is made very obvious by some of the design choices that they made. Kia has gone to a corporate font for all of their vehicle name badges. So there you have that. And then this is the GT line version. No word yet on if we get a full-fledged GT. As we come up to the inside, very upscale and a nice interior here as we open the door. We'll go ahead and start on the door and then work our way across to the inside. For the compact sedan segment, this actually offers quite a bit. You can see we have heated and ventilated front seats, 2-person memory front seats. We have express windows up here in the front, but not in the back. So interesting, we've got heat and ventilated and memory seats, but we don't have express windows all the way around. Very interesting. Again, I love options. I love having these, but you would think you would have it all. Coming to the seat itself, we have a multi-positional power seat here. Again, the power is off. We do have a 2-way power lumbar. These are wrapped in their Syntex seating material, but we've got this contrasting look. This is the GT line. We get that embossed there on the backrest. These seats very much remind me of EV6, and you'll see that even more as we get back to the back. But I do like the contrasting colors, which is repeated even here on the steering wheel. So we'll pop in here and take a look at the steering wheel. You can see we've got the dark outer ring with this cream color accent in the center, which is good because your dirty, grimy hands are going to be up here and not necessarily down here on the inside. So it would help make that last a little bit longer. Very interesting center pattern here. Again, the overall exterior of the steering wheel is giving me Hyundai Santa Fe vibes, which that steering wheel gave me Land Rover Defender vibes. So you can see, yes, it is a corporate house that they all share, but just the chunky sides here very much remind me of that Santa Fe. Back behind the steering wheel, we get twin 12.3-inch screens with, you can't see it here, but the Kia EV9 HVAC controls buried into a third screen right here. It is absolutely hidden by the steering wheel. I am sitting back further than I normally would be, but I noticed that with the EV9, it is kind of hidden. All your quick access HVAC controls are right here, but the screen that displays it is right here. Unlike the EV9, you get physical buttons for these items up here, but you get EV9's little roller. So you can definitely see the corporate similarities in the vehicles from that point. HVAC vents are down nice and low. Qi wireless charger right here, dual function USB port up here. It can either be power or power and USB connectivity. Get another USB there for power, a cigarette lighter style power right there. Your engine start button right there. So that's how you actually turn the vehicle on. Your transmission gear selector, I like it. It's kind of chunky, reminds me of the K5. Plastic paddle shifters for that transmission here. Auto hold, parking button, parking camera button, and then like a lot of Kias here recently, you can open up a lot of space with the cup holders, move them out of the way, or you can hit the buttons and have some cup holders. You can see they are two different sizes. Decent size center console, and you can see here the key is actually the same key that we saw on both Telluride and EV9, so that is the new corporate detonator style key. As we look across the dash, you can see, again, emphasizing the width of the vehicle. It is nice and wide. And then I like the contrasting colors even here on the doorways. Looking up above me, again, the power's off. I can't get this seat exactly where I want it. It is further back than I would normally sit, but I do have this large glass roof above me with a power rolling shade. So I can't pull it closed, and without any power on the vehicle, I can't roll it closed, but very big roof there. Also from the EV9, your drive mode button is right down here on the steering wheel. Go ahead and pop out of the front seat now. Oh, where's the door handle? I can't find it. It's right here. So recessed hidden back door handles, which is a nice touch. Again, going to the overall style of this vehicle, that they've hidden them right here in the, what would that be, the C-pillar. One thing I will note about these door designs is as we pull the door open, you can see just how much additional door there is back here. So as a family vehicle, you're probably going to be denting a lot of vehicles next to you. So park out in the boonies so you don't damage your new Kia K4. Nothing really particularly outstanding back here. You don't get shades in the rear windows. You get a nice wide button for the window controls, and then that same contrasting material back here in the back, though you get a whole lot more cream on the back seat. Lower latch points, anchor points for your child seats are only on the outside points, though you get top tethers all the way across. And again, I told you, the power is off to this vehicle. This seat is sitting further back than I would drive at 5'10", but I still have plenty of room. This vehicle did grow over the Forte in which it replaces. On the back of the center console, we do have a couple air vents and a couple USB-C ports, and a little bit of storage. So the only thing that does not remind me of EV6 with these seats is it doesn't have the USB in the seats. It's got it down here in the center console. But this has been sort of the corporate seat. We've seen it in Nero as well as Sportage. You get this handhold up here. You could probably hang a bag or purse from there if the handle's big enough. Taking a look at me at 5'10", back here in the back seat, headroom is a little tight. It's that sloping roof line. It looks really good from the outside, but if you're much taller than me, you're gonna be squeezed in back here underneath the roof. Otherwise, it's fairly comfortable. It's not my favorite, but it's definitely a looker. And I only have a 6-year-old riding in the back, so that's not a huge deal breaker for me at this point in my life. Don't really have a lot of tall people riding in the back seat. There you have it. That is a quick tour of the Kia K4 Forte replacement. Yeah, a couple cup holders here in the center armrest. If you want to see more from us here at the New York International Auto Show, absolutely hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. It helps our channel out, helps us make trips like this, get content like this for you. Find us on all social media channels, Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, Threads, YouTube, all the things at GT Garage Talk, or you can go to gtgaragetalk.com. But as for me, from the backseat of the all-new Kia K4 GT line, until next time, gearheads, bye.